Alright, so we're back, and you can see I put some little hinges on for my clips. This is where that rot was coming through, so I stuffed that full of silicone. That should, I'll keep an eye on that, and if it comes out again I'll make sure it's fixed. I took these off, cleaned them, made a new hole, and put a new caulking around, so that looks good. Here's the old caulking. You can see it's quite old. This should probably be redone. One thing I did screw up on was the caulking here. It's very hard to see because it's clear, thankfully, but and I don't even think it was caulked here originally. Just have that what's it called, duct seal underneath. But I thought, hey, why not? Let's make it a little more waterproof. Now, when I initially took it apart, I should have undone all the screws off here and taken this entire piece off. Because what I did was I took a couple screws off and bent this up to get the screws out to remove the rotten board in the back. But in doing so, I bent this piece of metal, and bending it back into shape. Well, it's a little warped, but it's pretty good. So let's have a look at the back here. So we can see the new boards in place, and I just have to rewire these lights. Just started doing that. Painted the board. That's how the lights go on. They just go on with these little doodads here. Very simple, very easy to do. You just put the wire like so. Yeah, come on, focus. There we go. And then you clip it on the other wire and slip it in here. You open that up. Open it up right here. Yeah, slip it in there, and then snap her shut. And that's where the two wires travel through. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much my restoration there. I'm decently happy with my first attempts at doing this. It's certainly much better than having a moldy piece of board growing mushrooms in the back. As you can see, it's now a nice new painted piece of pine, nice and solid, able to take screws and much more strong. I still might need to wash the canvas here. You can see where there's mold transfer, although it does, the vinegar and water solution I used seem to have taken off the majority of just the dirt on there. Anyways, hopefully I've learned a lot, and hopefully this helps somebody out there with their project too, because the other restoration projects I saw were all kind of different and didn't just involve replacing a backboard. One did, but they scraped off some of the wood, but not all of it. I was able to peel off the entire piece of plywood and replace with a piece of pine board, which won't suck up the water quite so well. Anyways, take care. Bye.